Thank you for joining us today on Kaiscast. Kaiscast is an artist platform that highlights the message behind the vision. Artists will showcase their music, poetry, business ventures, and opinions. This platform is a judge-free zone. Negative comments and or feedback are not welcome here. We respect all art in all forms because we are artists and we are sensitive about our shit. Today on Kaiscast, we have aspiring singer and songwriter. Her name is Jade. Jade discusses how she uses music on her wellness journey to combat mental illness. I know you're a singer and a songwriter. Who has inspired you to pursue your dreams?
Kaylani. She's one person, I really love her style of R&B. She's a really great singer. She's beautiful. And, it's rare for me to really like a lot of the New Age songs. And I really like a lot of her songs. They fall into categories I just love to listen to her. And just listening to her just inspired me to write my own music, because, I want to be like her because, I want to write my own music and I want to be successful and, add my own flair to it, of course. But, she's a wonderful person that I can say I looked up to as a songwriter. Also, Aaliyah. Aaliyah is one person I love her music. She also is a beautiful girl and a beautiful singer. So, those two women are really inspiring to me.
Okay, the next question is, what challenges do you face on your journey in becoming a singer?
The challenges I face is definitely, number one is anxiety. I get really nervous singing in front of a lot of people, but I've started breaking myself out of that, because my love for music and for singing is a lot, bigger than my anxiety. So, I want to share what I can bring, to music and, my perspective. And I definitely want to stand out. I want to be different. A lot of artists out here, they do the same music and, all their songs sound the same. I want to do different genres and, speak the languages, I, learn in my life. So, that's one thing I face. And, it's just more like getting over being a perfectionist, I just have to get out my head, but that's pretty much it.
Do you feel as women we have more to prove in the music industry than men?
I definitely think so. Women, how they're looked at and viewed for what they put up there and their image, and I just think that, it's about time that we, change that. And, there are really powerful women that make, wonderful music, and I think that it's, it's becoming a new time where we just should, embrace both sides of the music industry, because I feel like that's just going to make it even better.
I agree with you, but I sometimes feel like we don't make the opportunities. I feel like we kind of sit around and wait for men to give us the opportunities.
Yeah.
I feel like more women could be engineering, could be producing, could just be doing more, and that would put, other women in the studio. That would put other women behind the scenes more. So I feel like we all need to,
Definitely. I would have to agree with you with that one. I would definitely have to agree with you, because, it's the person I've seen, throughout my life that men or women, definitely more women, they don't look deep into themselves to really see how much talent they really have to, change it up and really put themselves out there and really not look for handouts. And, I really think that we as women in this time and era that we should make a more effort to put more out there and do a lot more, because I feel like a lot of women nowadays, I feel like I see a lot in a lot of potential in people, and I see different talents that they have and what they can bring, and I feel like compared to, what's already out here, I feel like, we could do better, definitely, because definitely change up some things in the music industry and definitely boost it for the women.
Right, I totally agree. So the next question is, in your opinion, what is the groundwork that has to be laid in order for an artist to be successful?
I think number one is faith. As much as I do have, my anxiety, it's just, life brings, challenges, and you have to try to overcome that. But I also think that, being that I'm putting myself out there and, getting more and more confident with myself, I feel that faith definitely overrides fear. And when you have complete faith in your talent and complete faith that people will enjoy what you put out there and your perspective in the world, it will make you a better artist. It will make your music 10 times better. It will definitely reach out to a lot more people. Also, I feel like people should definitely work on self-development as well. That will definitely help with creativity in people's talents. And, they could definitely help in the business side of things, learn how to profit from it more, doing more what they love, especially doing it on their own versus, looking for someone else to help them, because, in life, not everybody's there to give you things. So, why not learn how to do it by yourself? Self-development is very important. You can definitely learn a lot about life in general and a lot in business and creativity and how to think in general, because I feel like in the time nowadays with what we have going on, people lose the ability to think and use their brains and use their creative sides and use their gifts, their God-given gifts, as a matter of fact. So I think we can all do better with that. That's why I feel, that will always help with creativity, first and foremost. And that would also make you a better person, so.
Okay, good. The next question is, in what ways can we support each other more as women? Whether that's through music, art, health, fashion, like just overall, I feel like we're constantly competing against each other. So how, in what ways do you think, will bring us together, will unite us?
Well, I think, outside of the music and us as a society, I feel as if that, everyone's, of course they're trying to move up and they want to reach their desires, but, they feel like they have to compare each other, who wore it best, who sang it better, who did what from what. And I feel that everybody's supposed to be comfortable with themselves. Everybody's supposed to love themselves. So why are we comparing each other? Everybody can be good at something. It doesn't have to be the same. Everyone has a different perspective, and that's what makes us different. And definitely connects in with the music, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how a lot of people, there's a lot of music out there, and a lot of music that's not even been discovered yet. And what I've come to realize is the stuff that's not mainstream, to me, has more creativity. Like, it's not the same songs over and over again. It's, and they talk about real life things a lot more than they do in mainstream media. So I honestly think that we should just start looking within ourselves and, just do better in society. And I feel like we can come together that way, and I feel that will come out in our music and in life and in business and in everything that we do.
How do health and wellness correlate with music? What are the benefits to listening to music?
The benefits for listening to music, something that I've dealt with in my life is dealing with bipolar disorder and being depressed, and music has definitely helped me. And I'm a spiritual person. I'm very grounded with my, so far in my life, in my 24 years of life. And I feel like our health definitely correlates with how we treat people and how we think of ourselves. So also with what we ingest in our daily life, and with that being in music, it definitely, like, if you're a singer, smoking and eating well, is definitely something that helps with, the way your organs work and your overall health. Also, one thing I recently learned as well, being grateful in life is always something that's good for your health. It's also, it makes you happier. They always say laughter is good for the health, and I feel like once people are, more grounded with themselves, and, they love themselves and they stop comparing each other, I feel like we can bring out more of our talent in our music, and have more diversity and have different types of music. And, I feel like we should be listening to more than, the same 5 songs every day. And I feel like also health is definitely a big key in your creativity and the way that your brain works and the way that your lungs work and your body works, and, your stamina, because, performing, you gotta be able to breathe. So that's definitely, your health has to be number one in life. And also treating people well, and giving back in the community is also something that makes you happy. And it's also, it's giving back to the community. The more we love each other, the better the world is. And I think we need a lot of love in this world, especially now, of all the time, definitely.
What are you doing to give back to your community?
I see in New York that there's a lot of homeless people, and going back to what I was saying earlier, things that I've been through in my life, I've definitely been there where I've been in need and I've had no one to give me anything. I've definitely been the main person in my life. I have a daughter. I am definitely the main person in my life that, when I've gotten older, that's taking care of me and my responsibilities, and my kid, most of all. She's the most important thing to me, and I feel like giving back to the community is something that we should all do, because everyone deserves a chance in life, and everybody deserves to live and be happy and healthy. That also makes the world a better place. I also think that, that definitely can flow into the music as well. Like, the world go round makes everything work to me. So I just do my best to give back, even if I don't have, I give. And also, giving back also brings back blessings your way. So always just be genuine, and always still, give back your blessings, because, you can't receive blessings without being grateful for it, and without, doing your part as well.
How can your experiences help someone else on the same path as you?
I mean, like, for example, lately I've been, I'm just trying to progress as a person, and I feel like the things I've been doing to get in touch with myself, to really help with, deal with the hard times, is we really have to face our fears and face our feelings rather than running away from it. And I would really take my experience and really tell people that, versus before, when I was thinking, oh, I don't have, or, oh, this is what I'm going through, and really being stuck in your problems, I'm choosing to come out on a better side and having faith and always being positive and being grateful. So I feel like sharing that with people, I've been going through, some things in my life, and I've been doing a better job of, for example, getting less angry. If somebody does something to you and, wasting energy on it isn't going to make you feel any better, and it's definitely not going to do the other person who hurt you anything, because they don't even care. They hurt you. So, getting angry for things, or simply just calming down and meditating and breathing, or just letting go, getting out of your head. So that's one thing I would definitely share and tell someone else that's in my position working on their music, that they really have to, focus on that, to really, work on themselves, because I feel like at our best selves, we can create anything. We can create beautiful music, beautiful energy, and when you have beautiful energy, you have beautiful people around you, and you attract positivity, and the more positivity that you have around you, the better things will go for you, and it can also be prosperous. So that's just what I would share with people going through mental disorders, or just hard times, losing jobs, or just going through stress, or just learning how to deal with stress. So
okay, I know you have an Instagram.
My Instagram is Jade_V_dragon. My Facebook is BlueJay, BLUUJAYY. I would love to, interact with, more people, and, make connections, and definitely work on some music. And, it's always good to meet good people. So it's always, nice to meet someone and see how you can connect with them, and see what you can bring to their life, and what you can bring to their music, and what they can do for you as well.
Thank you for making KaisCast a part of your day. Tune in every Monday for full interviews with more great artists. KaisCast is streamed on SoundCloud at KaisCast and at www.nikkikanekaiser.com. That's www.KNIKKIKANEKYSER.com.